At the River Prison, a correctional facility that holds over 700 inmates, 75-year-old Philip Soy has been serving his term of 32 years here after he was convicted of participating in the 1982 attempted coup. Today, though, was his last day behind bars, and we found him preparing to leave what he has called home for 3 decades. As much as he's happy to return to freedom, it is clear he would miss those he had become close to, his prison family. And it was an emotional goodbye.
So he has been a well-behaved prisoner, and he went through various programs like tailoring while in committee before he was brought to us, where he undertook a leather-making program, and he was a well-behaved prisoner while in our custody. And we're wishing him well as he integrates back into society.
We noticed that he is donned in a different uniform from the rest. The officer in charge explains why.
The way he even helps others, the way he talks to staff, the way he handles all the activities that we undertake around has been very exemplary.
After clearing with the prison authorities and handing back his prison uniform, he picks his only possessions, 2 small bags. The prison doors open. Soy is a free man. But it is obvious the former Kenya Army serviceman is not as excited, and we inquire why.
Maisha sana kwa ngumu sana. Hata sasa kufikiria kitu cha kufanya na sindo. Maana hata nilipoti kwa serikali. Kwa commission mara 2 naonekana hakuna kitu nafanya na sana.
He was a lance corporal by then and says he was only acting on orders from his superiors, but unfortunately for him, he was arrested for damaging and misuse of government property.
Ulikuwa umetumia silaha yako? Ulikuwa vipi?
Alikuwa ametumia na wachamaa, alikuwa kwa pamoja. Kwa maana alikuwa anakaa si kampuni Lang'ata. Na ngawa silaha yetu kama ametolewa. Mama alienda kutolewa kwa nguvu. Lakini tokea akimbia kwa banda ya headquarter, kutembea ukata shortcut kupita Kibira. Sasa ukuta mtu na 9.
He and his 3 friends were sentenced to 20 years in prison, while some of his other colleagues were thrown in for 9 years. He served the 20 years, but as fate would have it, on the day he cleared his sentence, he was rearrested and charged with rape during the attempted coup. The judge handed him an extra 15 years behind bars.
Wasaiti alikuja, anasema sisi alisambulia watu wa Kibira, sasa ile sina toroka. Akamata watoto, akamata wa mama. Sasa akawa sasa kesi nyingine kando. Na ile sina endelea miaka 30. Sasa maliza 03 hiyo miaka 30. Akafunga sisi sasa akakaa Roman. Rumu akamwacha tena. Ongochea hiyo kesi. Sasa akafunga 15 years.
Kwa hivyo miaka yote ile umekaa jela ilikuwa miaka ngapi?
Sasa 2 years.
He tells us that during his 30 years in jail, no one from his family ever visited him, and he only heard from a friend that his mother and brother had died, while his remaining siblings had sold off all the land and relocated to unknown destination. But what about his wife and kids?
Siku alikuwa na siku wa bibi yangu alikuwa ameenda, kwa maana aliwacha mama wakati mimi naenda leave. And 76. Ni akaenda kabisa, akawacha mama kama alikuwa mgonjwa.
His pastor has offered him temporary accommodation while he tries to locate his family members. And after serving 30 years in different correctional facilities around the country, all Mzee Soy got was 50 shillings as bus fare.
Hakuna malipo alipatia mimi na serikali. Alipatia mimi shilingi 50 tu. Ile akubika hapa mpaka town.
After a prayer from his pastor, the emotional Mzee Soy took his belongings and went out to face the world, this time as a free man. Michael Njenga, Citizen TV, Nairobi.